why DDG can't keep a cameraman.
The hardest job in content creation is not being an editor. It's not being a thumbnail person. Hell, it's probably not even being the person that is on camera as the talent. It's the person holding the camera.
My experience being a camera.
Cap, 100% disagree. Like, what do you niggas think these folks doing, bro? They're just holding the camera, gang. Their job not hard, bro. Bro, all I'm doing it is. You got that clip? Nigga, it's not hard to hold a camera. I saw the little clip with the white boy. What's his name? The boy that was in Fade. Bro, talking about he paid his cameraman $20,000. $20,000 for what? Gang, I don't care how much money I make. Your pay ain't based on what I make. You hear me? I ain't saying I'm gonna pay you bad, but the most a cameraman should get, they're like a 10 ball a month, gang. I'm not paying you $20,000 a month to hold a camera. If a cameraman get $20,000 a month, nigga, I wouldn't even be screaming. I'd be a cameraman. The hell y'all talking about?
Camera operators are like at the bottom. They treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. Hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to. They also cramped up. Body was giving out due to dehydration.
That was DDG's last cameraman, and his complaints about being a camera person in the industry sparked major conversations about conditions, about treatment, and most importantly, about pay.
Niggas will indirectly try to diss working.
I ain't trying to keep pausing, but sound like the nigga was just a fat ass. what they got to do? What they got to do with how hard camera work is? Nigga, you just out of shape. Hit the motherfucking gym, drink some motherfucking water, hold that motherfucking camera. The hell?
Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell him how much he was paid at this point, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Let me put this in your brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming.
But after running through
big
a third cameraman in just 2 years, DDG finds himself back on the chase. And his new streaming endeavor of finding a new cameraman has sparked a plethora of conversations. Now, we know that cameramen used to just be behind scenes, but now in 2026, they are being a part of the stream. They are speaking, they are appearing in clips, they are doing all of these different things. That's why DDG losing another cameraman is now public drama instead of another employee losing their job. And now the timeline is questioning why DDG keeps having these same problems. Why does he keep running through these cameramen? Is there an ethical dilemma that's going on? But before we answer those questions, we've got to break down what happened to his previous cameraman and why he can't keep one. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Don't make me turn my back on you like DDG has had to do with other cameramen. Now, back into the video.
Hey man, before we get into the video, I think like the last 3 cameramen DDG had, it ain't even really his fault why he lost them. The first nigga, the little Mexican nigga, I think then his ass quit because he wanted to be a streamer. And then the second nigga, he just used DDG clout to start a clothing brand and he quit. And this third nigga, he was just garbage. How the hell is DDG fault? The nigga booted, the nigga and the other 2 backstabbing. You hear me? How is that DDG fault? That don't make sense to me. They been trying to put the blame on this nigga like he just motherfucking Hitler around this motherfucker. Y'all niggas just trifling. Y'all ain't doing good business. That's all it is, man.
It has to be one of the most stressful events in the world of streaming and content creation. Not just because there's so many high caliber streamers and content creators packed into one place and space, and you as a content creator and streamer want to make sure that you're doing a great job, but because there's somebody that's being a cameraman following these streamers and content creators, and they are being put through the ringer.
Look at this, bro. This is what gets sent in the group chat. This 10 pictures. That's Rocket. That's Santos. That's Drew. That's Drew. That's Max, cameraman, Luca, that's Santos.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of.
Hey, nigga, what's hard about that? Yeah, you probably bored, but nigga, this what you signed up for. Don't sign up for the job if you don't want to do it. What you bitching for? Y'all nigga just holding the camera. You not doing shit hard. You just holding the camera. Guarantee you, nigga, if they paying, which I claim these cameramen supposed to be making a 20 ball a month, nigga, fuck streaming. I'm finna be a cameraman tomorrow. Nigga, fuck tomorrow and yesterday. Sign me up. 20,000 to hold a goddamn camera and y'all niggas complaining? Shut your ass up, boy. Y'all niggas don't know about this struggle, bruh. I've been broke before. I'm having motion. Nigga, I would hop on a flight and go to that nigga instantly. He talking about, nigga, that's $250,000 a year to hold a fucking camera. You niggas crying. You out your motherfucking mind. Boy, nigga, I win cameraman of the year. I had these motherfuckers fighting for me, you hear me? I'll pay you $50,000 more than he pay you if you come work for me. You heard me? The hell? You niggas crying over holding the camera? Oh, I was cramping up. Fat ass nigga, get in the gym.
Brutal right there. That's insane to me. Now, the pictures and videos may mean one thing, but DDG's cameraman, or should I say ex-cameraman, really broke open the issues that plague cameraman and people that work for content creators during his time at Streamer University helping DDG out.
If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator for a talent, especially of that caliber, be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family,
Man, shut your bitch ass up. I ain't want to say nothing, but nigga look like a bitch. Treat it like the mafia. Nigga, you holding the camera, bruh. Shut your ass up. All that hoe ass bitching, man. God damn.
Physical health, errands.
That nigga pissing me off.
The house. You'll get a phone call at 1:30 that they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
That's what you signed up for.
Obligated to, fulfill that. I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. This job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head. Seriously.
Now, I'm trying to keep it as fair as
Nigga,
possible
you a bitch.
when I talk about
That's
this
all I gotta say. That nigga there a bitch.
It can get a little tricky. DDG's ex-cameraman, described the job as physically demanding. He had to carry heavy equipment. He had to work in these hot conditions and these long hours.
Start off, Streamer University sucked. It was 92, 94 degree weather. I was carrying 50 pounds of weight. Towards the 10-hour mark, I was dehydrated as fuck. My body started giving up on me.
And he even alluded to the fact that what he was getting paid was not worth what the job was being asked to do. Now, while I do agree and disagree with some of the things that he was ultimately saying, I wanted to hear DDG's response to this whole situation, because I think that, hey, maybe if we had the creators PO.
This is my thing, right? Nigga talking about, the shit heavy, the nigga tired, he thirsty here. Did you tell DDG that? Did you tap the nigga's bring to say, hey, bro, I'm thirsty here. I can go get some water real quick. Y'all could have turned that into a segment. Shit. DDG on the hunt to find a water fountain. Oh, no, do something. Nigga just sound like a bitch to me, bro. Come on, man. This what you signed up for. You getting paid to do shit. It's hot. Yes, I understand it. You tired? Okay, nigga. You signed up for it. You knew the type of work you were doing before you took the job.
It might make the whole situation, a null and void conversation.
This is what I tell every nigga that work for me. If you're tired, I'm 20 times more tired. I can't leave the camera. You hold it. You can zone out. As long as you get the angles, I don't give a fuck if you texting on your phone or not. I don't give a fuck what you doing. As long as you getting the angles, you could be fucking your girl, nigga. As long as you get the angles, nigga, it's cool.
You heard me.
I'm not tripping. What you do is an easy job.
Let's break this down. For what it's worth, I think that there are certain jobs that come with an understanding of the grueling and rigorous.
Is he lying though? Nigga said if you tired holding the camera, nigga, I'm 20 times more tired. I'm putting on the show. I'm the reason why it's a paycheck in your pocket. All you gotta do is get the angles, cuz. That's it. Follow me. Get the angles. I'm doing all the goddamn work. Fuck you tired for? Come on, man.
Of the task that's being asked. If you're somebody who is a day laborer who is building buildings or planting fences, sure, you can complain about how hot it is, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we understand.
No, you can't, nigga. I used to work outside, bro. I was a real before I started getting motion, doing whatever I was doing, bro, I was a utility worker. Nigga, it don't matter if it's cold in the snow. Nigga, don't care if it's hot, 100 degrees. Nigga, you get that job done. You hear me? Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. These niggas are bitches. You cry too much, bro. Y'all ain't real men, gang. Quit being a little hoe. All you doing is holding the camera and following the nigga. Talking about some you tired. You don't know what tired is, nigga, till you worked a 16-hour shift in the middle of the night. Niggas call you at 11 o'clock at night. Oh, we got a broke water main, a broke 32-inch water main. We need everybody here, hands on deck. Nigga, you don't know tired till you worked a 16-hour physically demanding job. That nigga just hoes. Oh, they fucking crying. Shut up.
What's going on?
Punk
So
ass
when we
nigga.
see a streamer doing, I don't know, a 24-hour marathon or a 72-hour hike through the Amazon rainforest, in my mind, it just automatically kind of clicks and registers that it's probably going to be hot. This is probably going to be a tough task to take on, and that, you're probably not going to get a lot of sleep or all these other things because the streamer is also not getting these things. I'm also not thinking that the camera is going to be the size of an iPhone. We've now, through plethora of videos, seen how big these streamers streamers' setups are. Hell, Ben the Don talks about and brags about how he's always carrying around an FX6. Nothing in my mind makes me think that that is a small camera. And the pay conversation is super duper iffy. I can't really explain how somebody should be getting paid for this type of work. I would love for everybody to get a livable wage, but I also don't think that a streamer can delve out tens and 20s of thousands of dollars for a cameraman. Now, there is one thing that DDG said, and I might have to find it. It may or may not make this video, about how you get paid in exposure in the time that you have with a content creator or streamer. Yeah, to me, that's 1000% BS. I can't pay my bills in exposure, and I damn sure can't pay my rent in the times that I had with a streamer or content creator. And for what it's worth, 9 times out of 10, that doesn't really lead to anything tangible. Somebody would probably say you could roll that into some sort of career as an entertainer, but ultimately you spend most of your time working for said content creator. And content creators do have some sort of stipulations in their working agreement that says that you probably can't create content, but I digress. And so they had a disagreement. The guy stopped working for DDG, and DDG immediately began searching for a replacement. But instead of just, you know, submitting some sort of job opening request on Indeed or LinkedIn or asking his friend, he decided that he was going to start a contest. He did a 24-hour boot camp in order to find a new cameraman, which would ultimately...
This nigga's a genius, gang. You in need of a damn cameraman. So what you do? I make content while looking for a new cameraman. And when I find a new cameraman, this nigga go help me with the content. This nigga's a genius.
He is like 4th in 2 years. The tryouts are entertaining, but they also quickly show how DDG has returned to the same position that he's been in for the past damn near 3 years at this point. He's once again searching for somebody who can film him, travel with him, and become a part of the content as a whole. And the question isn't if DDG is going to find another cameraman. It's truly an opportunity of a lifetime. The question is whether he can build a working relationship that's going to last. Now, before DDG finds him a new cameraman, we need to look at the previous ones, because while there have been some other content creators who have had issues with their employee, DDG continuously has these fallouts. And the latest one makes more sense when you understand what happened to his previous cameramen, Ed and Johnny.
The narrative of DDG not paying his people is absolutely incorrect. I've been using the same people for a long time. My cameraman, I just started streaming in 2025, guys. How many cameramen do y'all think I had? It's only been Johnny and Ed. And everybody assumed, oh, DDG can't keep a cameraman. Nigga, it's only been 2025, bro. I haven't been in the game that long to even know where to go and find folks. You feel me?
Yeah, you've only been working with 2 people, but they've been kind of in and out and in and out. Just like a toxic relationship, DDG and his former 2 cameramen have been on and off and on and off
Hey,
again for probably
yo!
like the past 2 years.
You don't shake
very
ass on me.
But there is some sort of pattern here, and it does open up to a bigger conversation. His first cameraman, Ed, did about 2 stints of 6 months before leaving DDG for these reasons.
The pay isn't right for me, as you guys know, with the cameraman job. Because I needed to make more money, all I did was wake up earlier, wake up later, make some content, make some clothes, and make some money. In all honesty, when it comes to the pay that is received strictly off filming, it wasn't enough for the financial needs that I had. Now you guys can get a general idea, but when you live in LA, regular payments that you have, whether it's rent, car, insurance, just the basic things, and food, if the money was to come in, it would come right out.
Now, I do think it's DDG's responsibility to build some sort of environment that will make for a happy and healthy working relationship between his cameraman and whatever other employees that he does have on his payroll. Ultimately, nobody likes to do a bunch of turnover at their place of employment, and the idea of bringing in somebody new and training them every 6 months almost sounds nerve-wracking. But that's exactly what he did with this cameraman, Ed, and then also another cameraman, Johnny, who we'll get to in 2 seconds. But the concept of him not
I agree with that though. Like, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying like don't pay them niggas what they deserve, but don't overpay these niggas neither. But come on, bro. If I'm your employer, you tell me what your bills is, right? I'm gonna make sure your bills taken care of. 9 times out of 10, if I'm lit to like a DDG level, I already got you a spot. You stay here. You got your own spot. Your housing expenses covered. I handle all that. Now, all the other stuff you want to do, you want to trick on the hoes, you want to do what you want to do. You hear me? You handle that. That be in your pay. But your living expenses, that's already cut out. The type nigga I am, I'm already gonna have. Well, I already got it. I got rental properties and shit, bro. I just let you live in one of my shits for free. So you ain't got to pay no rent. Your utilities paid for all that. All you got to do is your job. And that's another thing. If these niggas want to get paid so much, shit, you ain't got to come with your own equipment. That's what the professionals do. That's what contractors do. You want to get paid like the professional, you got to be the professional. Yeah, you need to have your own motherfucking $30,000 streaming backpack, your own $1,000 cameras, your own everything. I don't need to train you. Yeah, you need to come ready to do the job. If that's how you coming, then I can see that you worth the 20 bands. But I gotta let you use my equipment. I gotta train you too. Hell no, you ain't getting out of that goddamn money.
Paying enough for the lifestyle that Johnny would live is not the fault of DDGs. Ultimately, a job pays what it pays, and while you would love increases, while I would love people to be getting paid a livable wage, not saying.
And one more thing, this is the thing that be killing me, right? Y'all only saying this, y'all only got a problem with the pay because who it is. Y'all niggas don't go to Amazon, Walmart, Target, and motherfucking Mickey D's and be like, shit, this nigga making all this money. I need some more money. I can't live. Well, nigga, you knew that. Go get another job. Do what the Ed nigga said. See, he got some sense. I thought he was just a crybaby ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie, cause I don't keep up with DDG like that. I used to back in the day when he was like doing the vlogs and shit. But like, what he said made sense. He said, shit, I got up earlier, made some content, filmed for the nigga. When I got done, made some more content, took my ass to sleep, rinse, wash, what's the shit? Wash, rinse, repeat. You hear me? That makes sense. But not everybody cut to do that type of shit, bro. But it come to a point, bro. You know what's best for you. You gotta have that conversation. I'm not saying he didn't have the conversation, but some folks be scared to negotiate, bro. You gotta let niggas know what's up. That's how I got to the point I'm at, cause I'm not scared to ask the questions don't nobody want to ask. I'm willing to, hey man, it is what it is. Whatever happened. You hear me? Be like, hey, bro, I want to keep working for you, but I can't afford to live with what you paying me. Can you do this? If not, I'm gonna have to go figure out something else to do. From what DDG told me, he said the nigga just woke up one day and said, bro, I ain't doing this shit no more. That's fucked up. You do me like that, nigga, it's fuck you. I don't care if you had to go homeless the next day. Cause you fucking up my money. Your money came from me, and now you just fucked me over. Now nobody getting no money. Slow ass nigga.
And the DDG wasn't paying him a livable wage. But ultimately, if you have a $20,000 lifestyle and the job only pays $3,000, then hey man, that's kind of on you. And I think DDG was even fair in his responses. He went down this rabbit hole about how he gave incentives and opportunities for there to be more money made.
The amount of money I was paying Ed was not life-changing, regular money, but there was incentives. It's been times where I've told, hey bro, let's do Snapchat, let's do this, let's do boom. Me and Ed, and it's not happening no more. Me and Ed had a clothing line coming out. Just because I ain't paying a nigga crazy to hold a camera, it does not mean that I'm trying to like keep a nigga under. I always try to find ways to help a motherfucker make more money.
That's what's up.
While you're making more money, I want to make money as well. So I like to create businesses and different ventures and give people other opportunities to make money in other places, not just holding a camera on stream.
Now, there's some finesse
That's real,
in there,
though.
but I understand what DDG is saying. Hey, well, let's create an opportunity for me to make another stream of income so that you can also get another stream of income. It's small business. He's an entrepreneur at, to a certain degree, so I get it. But based off the other cameraman, Johnny's track record in history, it makes a lot of sense as to why these people left DDG.
If you got any questions about me, Johnny filmed for me for a year. If y'all do not know, y'all know Johnny, right? He filmed for me for a year. We had a great run, and he wanted to be like 1, 8, 10, 11, and 2. Become a streamer. So then me and Johnny fell out. Luckily, 1 in 1 million. This is 1 in 1 million out of all cameramen to become a millionaire after becoming a streamer. My bad for putting your money out there.
Johnny,
Damn.
aka Yearn Boy, BKA
Motion.
DDG's first cameraman, would leave DDG after becoming a part of his content to go on and become a successful streamer, if you ask me. He streams to about 2,300 people. But this is where the pattern starts to get involved. DDG hires a cameraman, the cameraman becomes a part of the content. They start building their own audience. People start to develop a relationship with the cameraman on camera, but behind the scenes, problems are developing. The relationship ultimately ends up publicly, and then DDG goes on his path to finding a whole nother cameraman. And so then we get into the bigger problem of it all. DDG is talking about and bolstering the fact that, working around him brings exposure, it brings connections, it brings these different opportunities, and those benefits are real, but ultimately down the line, it's gonna become more and more and more enticing for somebody to then take what they've built in lieu of the money and turn this into a career and become creators themselves. The job ultimately gives these people the tools to eventually leave the job. And so even though every cameraman leaves for different different reasons, the same position keeps ending in the same exact way. And now people are naturally starting to question the system around it. And this matters because cameramen aren't just invisible employees, they're part of the content now.
It makes sense because we had it in the same van.
Okay, so let's try to improve our day.
It's my crack showing while I'm eating food.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Can you take is showing enough? No, not with the camera. Just you. Bro!
In 2026, streaming is no longer this one man.
Oh, this cuz. This cuz, they talking about he pay his cameraman 20 bands a month. Crazy hell. I wouldn't be doing it. But what's wrong with that, gang? If the cameraman get to the point where he like, hey, bro, hey, I appreciate what you did for me, but I'm ready to spread my wings and dip. You can't get mad at that. Cause you turned him up. If I turned you up to the point where you can make a career without me, bro, I'm not even mad at you, bro. Do what you gotta do. But at least keep working with me until I find your replacement. That's all I ask.
You can no longer film, edit, record, hold the backpack and the camera, script out the content, find the locations, all these things. You now need editors. You now need camera people. You now need thumbnail people, producers, managers, sponsor team. The creator may be the face, but the team is what's keeping the whole thing moving. And we all know that building content with more people helps make for a better content environment. So now these cameramen are becoming a part of storylines. They're becoming people who hold people accountable, who streamers and content creators are praising, who are being taken seriously in this space, not just because they help get the videos and clips out to the public, but because they are also a part of making the content better. This also means that audiences are becoming more and more attached to them. A long-term cameraman is going to learn the creator's personality, their filming style, their daily schedule, what their good side is, what their bad side is, their friends, their family, when to speak during the stream, when not to speak during the stream, what moments are worth capturing, and so much more. But more importantly, what the audience finds to be entertaining. That level of knowledge cannot be replaced instantaneously. And this is why stability is so important. When a creator keeps the same team, you're not just seeing growth in the creator, you're also seeing growth in the whole production and shebang-a-bang in and of itself. And that's largely due to them being around and just learning for a long time. And this is what DDG is losing every time he has to get rid of a cameraman in this game. He has to rebuild chemistry. This has to be a person that needs to learn his new style. An audience must become familiar with this new person. Old relationships and inside jokes become dead. New ones have to be built. Another disagreement will ultimately become some sort of public drama. And then future applicants may have a bunch of different questions and not understanding the lengths that this person must take in order to get to doing this job properly. And this is why I look so closely at.
This is my only question, right? They keep on saying he keep losing his cameraman, he keep losing his cameraman, he keep doing this, he keep doing that. What's the alternative? Y'all keep pointing out the problem, but y'all not giving no solutions. Because I'm not paying no cameraman 20 bands a month. I don't care how much chemistry we got, how long we've been locked in. I don't care. You're not getting 20 bands a month. If you can't make this 10 work, you got lifestyle problems, homie. You can't live how I live. I'm top dog. I'm make sure you straight, but you can't live how I live. If you can't survive off 10 a month, you got issues. Cause I best believe whatever you was making before you was my cameraman, you was making that work. Now you see I'm balling, you don't want to make that work no more. Now you want to quit and go do something else. That ain't cool. But then at the end of the day, do what you think best for your life. But y'all ain't giving no solutions. Y'all just keep saying, oh, he keep losing his cameraman. He's the problem. Okay, what's the problem and what's the solution? Y'all not giving no solutions except for pay more money. And ain't nobody doing all that. I'm not giving no cameraman $20,000 to hold the camera. That's retarded.
DDG's tryouts of these new cameramen. As somebody who's worked behind the scenes in content creation for a long time since the early AMP days, I understand the complexities of bringing somebody in, hiring somebody new, getting them acclimated to the system. DDG's tryouts are proving that
ain't this little homie ain't this big dude brother? What's his name? Legend of Winning or something? Ain't this his brother?
there is no shortage in people that are willing to film. Hell, everybody thinks that they can pick up a camera and just hold it. But the dramatic hiring process does not mean any guarantees of chemistry, trust, or loyalty. The real challenge begins when the tryouts end. Hell, even today, hiring new people is such a
check my stream leg.
task. Sometimes you even want to put up with the nonsense of a current employee just so that you can get to the next day. DDG's latest losing of a cameraman started as this big public disagreement, but once we look at Ed, Johnny, and the people people who came after them, it becomes a much bigger problem and a much bigger conversation. And while every person may have a different reason as to why they left, some started new careers, some became tired of the job, some may not have agreed with DDG about the pay or the expectations, ultimately the result is the same. DDG loses someone who became part of the content, and it starts over and over and over again with another search for another replacement. And while the cameraman tryouts may help him find the most talented application, talent isn't the only problem. It's the chemistry, it's the trust, it's the loyalty. Hell, it's how to keep them in the long run. Now, I'm not saying that I have the answer for this. I'm not saying that this video is the end all be all. I think that this is an extremely, and I do mean an extremely tough job. Cameramen, and for what it's worth, behind the scenes people kind of have to have no lives. Their lives are circling around the content creator. But that doesn't mean
that's what you signed up for.
And that doesn't mean that it's not super important for a creator to establish this relationship. Good luck to you, my brother. Wouldn't want to be in your shoes. My cameraman is a tripod.
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro, that's what he signed up for, bro. I don't see the problem, gang. Now, if you literally can't survive, and I'm talking survive, not balling out the wall, not doing all this extra stuff. If your bills paid for and you still got money left over to do what you want to do, I don't see the problem. Now, if your bills ain't getting paid for, then I understand. But come on, gang. It's like, but y'all want content creator money, but you ain't making content. Tighten up, man.